I worked hard for years to buy my own things because my stepdad didn't love me. Now he's jealous of my money and wants to ruin my life. I've never posted on here, but I really need advice because I'm so distraught and have no clue what I should do. I'm only 17 and don't know if there's any legal action I can take. So, for a little background, I live with my bio mom and her husband since my dad and mom separated and were never married. I originally lived with my dad, as he won custody during the custody battle, but he later lost custody of me after having a bad work accident that left him paralyzed, and he wouldn't have been able to take care of me. I still visit him every weekend when I get the chance and spend the summer with him. So, I was 10 when I moved in with my mom and her husband and their 2 sons, 1 stepbrother and 1 half-brother. Ever since then, my stepdad basically directly and indirectly says that I've disrupted their lives by coming back into my mother's life because I'm an extra person they have to take care of. I've been working part-time since I was in 10th grade, and I have been saving up ever since my mom and her husband let me know that only my mom would help me with the basics, such as my graduation cap and gown, senior dues, and senior class photo. Anything else I would have to pay for myself, such as prom. I get paid about $400 every 2 weeks for my job, which I've been saving in full, and then making extra money doing nails, about $100 a week plus tips, which I use as my spending money. Since it's my senior and last year of high school, I've been wanting to go all out for prom, so I set an $800 budget for my prom dress. My prom is in April, and I wanted to get my prom dress early since most of the actual cute ones sell out quickly. So, I went prom dress shopping in December and found a beautiful dress that cost $890. It's dark green with a long train, rhinestones embedded into it, and glitter in the dress. When I first showed my mom and stepdad the dress, they asked how much it was. I told them the amount, and my mom said that she wouldn't be paying for a dress that expensive. I said, it's okay because I have more than enough money saved up to buy it, and I'll still have a lot of money left over. My mom ended up saying I could get the dress and that it was very pretty, but my stepdad said that it's irresponsible and a waste of money, and that I should use it for better things, like helping out the family and paying some of the bills, and getting a cheaper dress, like $300 max. Mind you, both his sons have a PS5 and they have multiple shoes that probably cost over $200 a pair. Long story short, my mom disagreed with him, and I ended up getting the dress in the end. She even helped by putting $150 towards it. However, ever since then, he constantly brings up that I should help pay for things around the house since I have so much money to throw away, but my mom always shuts it down, saying that I work hard for my money to save it, and I already help out by paying for Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Hulu, while my stepbrother, 18M, doesn't pay anything. Anyway, last Saturday, we got into a really big disagreement because my stepdad suggested I should help my stepbrother pay for his prom, to which I responded with a firm no. He later called me selfish and said that it's not fair that I get an expensive outfit while he doesn't. I guess I responded in a snarky way, saying, that's not my child or my problem. He later tried to complain to my mom, but she said that I was right and that if anything, he should pay for his own prom. Today, I noticed my prom dress was missing from my closet, as it's in the very front, and I looked around for it. I then asked my stepdad if he had seen it since my mother was at work. He said he had, and in fact, he was washing it, while giving me a condescending smile. I immediately ran downstairs and saw my dress being washed on the heavy-duty cycle. I immediately canceled it, but it was ruined. The majority of my rhinestones came out, and the glitter was washed out. The entire dress had been mangled. I took one look at it, threw it in a trash bag, and left for my friend's house with the dress. I texted my mom and sent her pictures of what her husband did. My friend's parents hung it outside to allow it to air dry, so my stepdad can't put the blame on them if they dried it in the dryer. What makes me know he did it to spite me is that he never washes clothes, cooks, or anything since he's the man of the house, so he shouldn't have to, so there was no viable reason he could have for washing it, even if it needed washing. Is there anything I can do? I know neither of them can replace it because they are in a tough financial situation. So far, my stepdad has called twice, but I haven't answered him, and my mom is at work and can't receive calls. Update 1. I was able to talk to my mom. She was furious and said she was going to call the cops as soon as we got off the phone. When I got home, my friend stayed in the car while her dad walked me in, and my stepdad was already gone. However, the police were at the house. For now, they said they can't really arrest him because it's not like he broke the law or anything, and suggested that if I can get a confession out of him, then maybe I can take him to small claims court. The dress is non-refundable if damaged, so I can't return it or anything. While explaining to my mom what happened, I fumbled my words and started crying, and she hugged me as I cried. She said that he was going to pay for this. This financial issue has actually been an ongoing disagreement, and I think he just pulled the last straw because she is livid. Also, I just talked to my uncle, and he's off work and on his way over here. He and my stepdad apparently have a rough history since my stepdad has had a smart mouth towards him in the past. While explaining to my uncle what happened, he said that it would be alright, and if anything, he'll buy back the dress before it sells out, so I'll have my dress by prom. But he does expect my stepdad to pay me back one way or another, so I'm probably going to get my dress for free. Maybe that's something I can consider a little win in all of this. Update 2. Okay, so my uncle came over and he and my mom had a little argument because he blamed her for enabling my stepdad's behavior by not leaving him, and that's why he felt comfortable doing what he did. She argued back, saying she always defended me against him and has never taken any of my money, which is true. We all talked about it, and she revealed that last night, they had actually had an argument about paying off a car payment. She made a comment about how all these bills are taking a toll on her, and he made a comment about how it wouldn't be that much of a toll if she used my savings and didn't allow me to spend it on dumb stuff. She got mad and defensive because he kept bringing it up. He said that the $900 I spent could have paid off that car payment for the next 2 months. By the way, he only knows about my savings because he knows how much I get paid and that I've been saving all of it, so we think that's what triggered him to throw my dress in the washer. My mom and stepdad have also been texting back and forth, and he admitted that he washed it to teach me a lesson that I shouldn't spend that much money on a dress that can be destroyed that easily, but he put the setting on heavy duty, so he obviously intended to destroy it. My uncle has also offered to replace the dress, so I don't need to worry about not getting to wear my special dress. We called the boutique and explained it to them, and they say they can order another dress, although it won't be ready until next month. My mom also sent my stepdad a long, threatening message, basically calling him out. She's seriously contemplating leaving him, but I guess she doesn't want to actively discuss that right now. My stepdad is currently not allowed home and is staying at his friend's house. Update 3. I'm still trying to get my stepdad to pay up what he owes for the dress. My uncle has called my other uncles and aunts, with my permission, to basically vent about the situation. So the majority of my mom's side, who all live in Georgia, knows about what happened. I woke up to a lot of texts about the situation, giving sympathy, as well as money to have for prom, which has totaled to about $300, so that's great. My mom has also contacted my step-in-laws, who then spread the news with pictures of the ruined dress, and I guess most of them are shocked as well, other than his mother, who is buying his claim that it's just a dress and it was an accident despite evidence. I also got a call from my stepdad's sister sympathizing with me. From her, I learned that my stepdad has also been asking a lot of his family to help him with his finances because for some reason, the dude has bought so many things to pay off, and he can't keep up with them. My mom also called my stepdad for answers, which we recorded, and he's basically trying to blame her because if she didn't upset him that night, then he wouldn't have done it, and that he was trying to show me why I shouldn't be irresponsible with money because I guess he planned to lecture me afterwards. She ended up breaking up with him because he blamed her for caring more about me than him, which is weird. This resulted in an argument with her saying, "You think I care about her more than you, you're gonna see just how much I do." They've been in a rocky relationship since he can't manage money, and I guess this was her breaking point. Update 4. Okay, so a lot of BS has transpired. Firstly, we've placed an order for my dress, and they are going to ship it soon. My stepdad and mom are officially broken up, and my mom said she doesn't know if she'll move on with divorce proceedings yet because everything is still fresh, and lawyers are expensive, and she can't afford it right now. They have a prenup, so they don't share assets, and the house is my mother's dad's house that she inherited. She had a different dad than all her siblings, and all her siblings share a dad. My stepdad ended up showing back up with his brother after a while, and he decided to try and buy me a new dress from Macy's that looks similar to the dress in color and length, but it's very tacky and ugly. He obviously can't tell, but it looks nothing like the original. He then tried to apologize and said it wasn't his intention to ruin the dress. He said that he was simply going to wash it and say, "See, this is why you don't buy things like this," and then he would have bought me another dress, but that makes absolutely no sense. My uncle came back to my house after I texted him that my stepdad came back, and they got into a big argument where basically my uncle demanded to know why he destroyed the dress. My stepdad then said he's not going to come back and get told what to do, and my uncle cussed him out. It got physical after that, and my stepdad ended up backing off. He went on a tirade, swearing at us left and right, and then left, taking the dress with him. We are planning on taking everyone's advice and taking him to small claims court, given the evidence, and hopefully, we win. Lastly, for all those asking about my brothers, my half-brother is 15, and my stepbrother is 18. My half-brother supports me while my stepbrother basically sided with his dad, so that's all there is to say. Thank you for all the support, everyone.